So yesterday Cold War's beta dropped, and I decided to hop on since I had pre-ordered it a few weeks ago, and you know, I wasn't expecting much, but the game has blown my expectations. I think it has what it takes to be one of the best Call of Duties in a while. This is my initial review on the game. My first impressions when playing is that the game looks really good. Treyarch certainly one-upped themselves since Black Ops 4 with this, and what's more is the engine they use allows for better FPS than Modern Warfare. Even on low settings, the game looks incredible, and I can't imagine how much time and effort Treyarch developers put into it. The lighting has been improved, and it looks a lot closer to real life than Modern Warfare. Create a class system in Cold War is basically a carbon copy of Modern Warfare. The gunsmith is exactly the same and the design is vaguely similar. I don't blame them since the gunsmith feature is really intuitive and easy to understand. I was noticing a little lag when switching between screens on the loadouts, and the aliasing is pretty obvious, though this can be fixed by upping the render scaling to 120. I primarily played the game on low settings, but still kept the textures on high. This gave me a mix of decent graphics and competitive frame rates. Sadly, skill-based matchmaking has returned, but I haven't noticed it as much. Sure, there are games where I do really good and then get put in the lobby with sweats afterwards, but it was fractionally noticeable compared to Modern Warfare. The gunplay in Cold War is really sharp, and I like it. Cold War plays more like an arcade shooter, while Modern Warfare felt like it was a realistic shooter trying to emulate an arcade type feel, but Cold War has obviously been built around the gameplay and it pays off. The sound effects have definitely seen an improvement over the alpha. I didn't personally get to play the alpha, but from watching footage it sounded like the alpha took the Black Ops 1 approach of just making everything sound like a firecracker. The weapons feel like they have more punch, similar to Modern Warfare, but not as overdone. I feel the snipers need to be worked on somewhat. Could just be me, but I feel like I'm hitting less shots than in Modern Warfare. Now I've gotten all the big stuff out of the way, I'm going to nitpick about all the small things. The frame rate is drastically different for some different parts of a map, ranging from 90 to 250 for me. You can get stuck for a few seconds after a game starts for no obvious reason. The time to kill is too long for my liking. It feels like Warzone. The lag conversation is really obvious and a bit annoying. The aliasing pops out a lot and the weapons are hardly balanced. Try using the SKS without wanting to cry in a corner. Why do recent games keep calling it eliminations? Just call it a kill for fuck's sake. The kill streak system is really dumb, and that's about it. Overall, I think the game isn't worth the $60 asking price, but it's still pretty alright. I might come out with another review later in the game's lifespan, but I'm not sure. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.